Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, my name is Amir Ali and I am a foundation level student at the Islamabad campus, Varagaon. Today I am going to talk with Sesame Maya on the topic of career. I will ask a few questions and Maya will give me the answers. So let's start.
Hi, what's going on?
Hello Maya, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'd love to help. What's on your mind?
Okay, thank you very much for joining me in this talk session. So my first question is, what is the meaning of career? Please tell me in very simple and easy English words.
Of course, a barrier is basically something that blocks your way or stops you from getting where you want to go. Think of a fence around a yard or a big rock in the middle of the road. It's just something that gets in the way.
When do people commonly use the phrase hurry up?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Are you talking about how the media reports on things or something else entirely?
When do people commonly use the phrase hurry up?
If you mean the press, as in journalists and news reporters, people usually use that term when they're talking about the media as a whole. Like when someone says, the press is covering the election. Does that sound like what you were looking for? Actually, I'm wondering if you meant the presses, as in the action of pressing a button or a physical press. Since we're talking about barriers, were you thinking about how something gets pressed against a barrier?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, why is hurry up considered a time sensitive phrase?
Wait, I'm a bit lost. I think you might be talking about something very specific. When you say Haria, are you referring to a person, a place, or maybe a term from a certain field? I want to make sure I'm on the same page before I dive in.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how does hurry up affect communication?
When you're rushing someone or feeling rushed yourself, communication usually takes a hit. Tends to make people anxious, which means they stop listening carefully and start just waiting for their turn to speak. You end up with more mistakes and a lot less understanding. Do you feel like things get lost in translation when people hurry you?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, what emotions can be expressed through hurry up?
I'm still a little stuck on that word. When you say harim, are you thinking of a name or maybe a word from another language? I'm not sure I've heard that one before.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, hurry up always used in a negative way?
I'm still struggling with that word, but since you're asking if it's always negative, I'm guessing it's something that feels a bit heavy or restrictive. Could you tell me what it means to you or maybe how it's used in a sentence?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how do children learn the meaning of hurry up?
I'm still really trying to wrap my head around this word. Since I don't know what it is, I'm not sure how children would pick it up. Is it a word you use at home or maybe something from a book?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, why do parents often use the phrase hurry up?
Parents usually say that because they're balancing a million things at once. They're thinking about the school bell, the traffic, or just getting the day started, and that pressure trickles down to the kids. It's more about the parent's stress than the child's speed. Do you think that's why it feels so tense when you hear it?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how is hurry up used in schools?
I'm still really scratching my head over this word. Since you've asked about parents and communication, I'm wondering if hurry is how you're saying hurry up, or maybe a specific phrase in your language. If it's a way of telling students to move faster, it probably creates that same kind of tension we talked about.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how is hurry up used in workplaces?
In a job setting, it's a bit more subtle, but the pressure's still there. Instead of just saying hurry up, people usually use phrases like as soon as possible or this is a high priority. It's often used to push things.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, what is the history of the phrase hurry up? Hello, Maya, can you hear me?
I'm a little confused. You mentioned the first career, but then you said you're going to show me how to do it. I can't actually see you, so you'll have to describe it to me. What exactly?
What is the history of the phrase hurry up?
I'm still really trying to pin this word down. I think you might be saying hurry up again, but it sounds a bit different. Is that what you mean, or is this a specific term from another language?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, why has the phrase remained popular over time?
If you're talking about the presses as in the news media, it's basically because people always want to know what's happening in the world. It's our way of staying connected to the bigger picture, even if it's a bit chaotic sometimes. Do you think we're too dependent on the news these days?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, how does tone of voice change the meaning of hurry up?
I'm sorry, I'm still a bit lost. You keep mentioning the year or Haria, and I'm wondering if we're talking about a specific word or concept that I'm just not catching. Could you tell me exactly which word you're asking about?
How does tone of voice change the meaning of hurry up?
I'm still really struggling to understand what you mean by the year in this context. Are you asking how our tone changes when we talk about time, or is the year a stand-in for a different word you're trying to use? No need to apologize. We're just figuring this out together. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what word we're diving into.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, can hurry up be considered rude?
I'm still a little confused by the end of that last part. You mentioned something about hurry up and B prom. Were you asking if hurry up can be used in a certain way, or maybe something else entirely?
Okay, Maya, my next question is, what are polite alternatives to saying hurry up?
I'm still feeling like there's a bit of a language gap here. You mentioned science career, but given everything we've been talking about, I'm wondering if you're asking for different ways to say hurry up, or if you're actually pivoting to talking about jobs in science. Which one is it? In a heartbeat. What's actually on your mind right now?
Hello, Maya. Okay, my next question is, how is hurry up used in emergencies?
If you're asking if hurry up is used in emergencies, then absolutely. In those cases, it's not just a request, it's a necessity because every second counts. It's usually much sharper and more direct than when a here.
Okay, Maya, my next question is, why do people feel pressure when they hear hurry up.
Oh, that's such a visceral feeling. I think it's because hurry up doesn't just ask for speed. It creates a deadline that's usually immediate. It shifts the power in the conversation. Suddenly, the other person is the one controlling your pace. Do you feel that pressure more when it's a boss or a parent or just anyone?
Okay, Maya, my next question is how does the press reflect the importance of time?
Hmm. That's an interesting way to frame it. I think the presses, when it's about the news and media, basically turns time into a currency. Everything is about being first. The breaking news is rush, and the idea that if a story is 10 minutes old, it's already ancient history. It creates this constant state of urgency where the present moment is the only thing that matters. Does that feel right to you, or are you
Oh,
that the press usually ignores? You're sweet. I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
okay, Maya, my next question is how does body language influence the meaning of career?
A year? I'm wondering if you meant something else, since body language usually applies to things we say or do in the moment. Did you mean hurry up again? Or maybe another word?
Okay, Maya, my next question is how is hurry up used in sports?
In sports, it's usually about that high intention. Think about a coach screaming it from the sidelines during a 2-minute drill in football, or yelling it a play is breaking down. It's less of a polite request and more of a survival instinct to beat the buzzer. Do you think that kind of pressure helps athletes perform better, or does it just make them panic?
Okay, Maya, my next
I've
question is
seen
how
it
is it used in transportation?
I've seen it go both ways. Like, you've got the stressed out driver shouting at a passenger who's taking too long to buckle up, and then there's the frantic energy of a crowd trying to catch a train before the doors slide shut. It's all about the fear of missing the window. Does that sound like the kind of transportation stress you're thinking of?
Okay, Maya, my the next question is how does hurry up appear in movies and television?
Oh, it's a classic trope for building tension. Think about those ticking clock scenes where the hero's trying to. Oh, Rafe, it is. I've got that. What's on your mind now?
Okay, Maya, my next question is how can hurry up motivate actions?
It's a bit of a double-edged sword, really. When it's used as a spark, it can push people out of hesitation or that I'll do it tomorrow mindset. It's like a adrenaline shot that forces you to stop overthinking and just move. But the magic is usually in the intent. If it feels like encouragement, it's a motivator. If it feels like a demand, it's just stress. Do you think you're more motivated by a deadline or by a gentle nudge?
Okay, Maya, thank you very much for joining me and for giving detailed answers to my questions.
It was honestly my pleasure. I really enjoyed diving into all of that with you. Whenever you want to explore more, I'll be right here.
So, viewers, this was my talk with Sesame Maya. I hope you liked this conversation. So, you again in another talk with Maya. Till then, take care of yourself. Pakistan Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.